Good evening. This is the Ixataka theme from Skies of Arcadia. It says it's HQ, like high quality, and it just sounds blown the fuck out. So, I don't know what's going on there. Hi everyone. Yeah, welcome to the stream. You want to know what that was? Alright.
Tung, 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 sahur, sahur, tung.
I don't really know what this is. It's just from a person on Twitter, Miskplar. I don't know. I don't even know what that is. Okay. Sometimes a video just shows up. I'm like, all right, let me show it on stream. I don't have anything else to say for this intro. Normally, I like to talk about topics. It's called Italian Brain Rot, and it's literally made for you. Huh. Did you see the cursed Star Trek and Spongebob commercial? I did. I'm not gonna talk about it. Because no matter what I say, it's gonna come across as cynical and bitter. Because I'm not really into, what Star Trek is. Even Strange New World, it's just not my thing. So I watched the commercial, and it was supposed to be just a funny, cute little thing. I get it, but I don't want to talk about it. Anyway, hi everyone. What other topics would you like me to talk about? Seth Rogen in Call of Duty? I don't want to talk about that. Someone reverse engineered Tamagotchi life voices. I don't want to talk about that. Have you seen Sinners yet? Well, you know...
Hello, Vinesauce's look-alike. I'm a skibidi toilet with the grimace shake in Ohio with maximum sigma male Yigacha Big Chungus doing the goofy AHH gritty with my garden of Banban ribs.
Alright. Anyway, do I actually want to talk about stuff? Not really. No, I usually talk about stuff here, and it just, it ends up with my opinions. And then, you know what they say about opinions? They're like smelly buttholes. So I'm just not gonna talk. Have you caught up with the new Andor episodes? I haven't, but I did watch the Rehearsal. I want to talk about that. That's something I will talk about. I watched the Rehearsal, Nathan Fielder's show. I saw season 1, all of season 1, right? And then I saw season 2, episode 1, and I was like, okay, this is really weird. What direction is this going to take? And basically what the show is about this season is the lack of communication in the cockpit and how it leads to plane accidents. And how sometimes a co-pilot doesn't want to speak up. And that can turn into a problem because if the pilot is making an error or is having like a moment, if the co-pilot speaks up and says, hey, I think I should take controls here, and hey, you're going to crash into this thing, the pilot sometimes might be like, you don't know what you're talking about. It happens, weirdly. And then other times, they might be afraid they're going to lose their job. And that can lead to a weird amount of plane crashes. By the way, this is a comedy show, believe it or not. Way less comedy this season so far than I expected, but that seems to be the topic. And then Nathan doing his usual shtick to, like, plot out all this stuff. And his the second episode, he talks about how, and he explores how these pilots need better communication skills, and how do you say no to someone and have them walk away feeling okay about it. So he does like fake auditions for like an American Idol type thing. But the best part of the episode oh god, and yes, this is a comedy show. he had a jacket called Summit Ice, which was to raise money for the Holocaust and awareness. And they took that episode off of Paramount Plus. So he recreates the offices of Paramount Plus Germany because they don't want that episode aired because it's a sensitivity issue. And there's, it's in like a big castle, and there's drapes. I don't want to ruin it too much, but let's just say the drapery is stark blue with the Paramount Plus logo in the middle. And then the dude comes out. It's all a rehearsal for the real thing. And he's like, "Hello, Mr. Fielder. Mr. Fielder, the only thing that separates us from the animals are manners, don't you think?" And it's just the most insane. I'm not even describing this well, because you have to watch this episode. It's fucking crazy. Not like crazy shit happens, but it's very... And it does explore how he's very self-aware about this, but, God, if you don't know the history of the show, if you don't watch the show, none of this is going to make any sense, and I'm going to sound like a crazy person. But it is a very weird direction for the show to take. And, Nathan Fielder, I think, I've seen people compare him to David Lynch, and I'm like, no, not really. I kind of see, like, a mix of Andy Kaufman and, like... documentarian. I don't really know how to describe it, but I enjoy his shows. I really do. So yeah, Nathan is a different brand of crazy. Yes, he is, and the episode is worth watching. All of it. So that's pretty much it. That's all I've been watching. I don't really have anything else to talk about. So let's start it. Let's play. Let's play a game. Let's see what game this is.